fully. This was not the first time they had been promised money or they had threatened not to play a game. When they were going to Takwa to play Mediama, they threatened and then the leadership told them. Then it was 5 months salary. Now they come back, they get to Takwa, nothing was paid. They came back to Tamale, asked, and they said they were not going to give them any money. They know they are left with 2 games, one in Dew and the other in Accra. So after the game, what is left is that they will tell them to go home, probably not giving them anything. So these boys had a meeting 3 days ago and said, look, we're not going to play this game. Led by Baba Kushebu, their captain, they all set aside and decided not to go to Dew. So a car was put down, and then some other players, some players from RTU tell us that they are from a Division 2 team, were put into the bus to go to Dew and play that game yesterday. You can't genuinely blame Dreams FC for that because RTU presented a team claiming it was the team they have. Dreams played the match under protest and then ended up winning 8-1. After all, Dreams played in the Community Cup semi-final. And I'm tempted to believe, if not for the issues with football, when you put the current Dreams and the current RTU in a game, Dreams should be able to beat them easily. But RTU did not play with their team. Dreams got to know and protested verbally at the beginning of the game. Only for journalists to start talking about what was going on because Lord Hilaria Dabo, whom they claim scored a penalty yesterday, was in Tamale. Mohamed Bankunyali, who was subbed on, was also in Tamale. He didn't actually move. So these players came out to say that they were not there. Their captain, Baba Kushebu, also does that. Whilst the game was going on, journalists started talking about it. Only for the general manager of Dreams to come out and say, journalists shouldn't be writing these things at this point in time. This is not something to report on. One, that it is not possible. And that two, at this age and time of the CMS, there is no way RTU could generate a team sheet. What we know is that it was something credible and newsworthy. Two, it is indeed possible RTU did that. And three, they generated a set of names to play that game. Now, if Dreams protested against the match, why is their general manager saying something to the contrary? So he's literally implicated himself and Dreams in something that had nothing to do with them. Jonathan is raising a concern about integrity. Who were the beneficiaries of the reckless behavior of RTU yesterday? Dreams. They got 3 points in the relegation struggle, and their player got 5 goals that could propel him to become our goal king. But what we are asking is, why did Shadow go against the word of his club? Because Dreams said something, and Ameenu Shardow said a different thing. And that is a puzzle. If Dreams at the beginning of the match had actually protested, and we have match reports from the officials showing that, why is the general manager saying something different? Quickly, it implicates him. And we have to get him off the team manager's road at the Black Stars, first and foremost, for investigations to continue. They can't be exonerated because he's put the entire club into a mess. Now, away from that, RTU have done that. The law says that the match commission and everybody allowed them to play, so they allowed them to play. Beauty.
Yes, sir.
Olympics are playing against RTU on Sunday.
Sure.
Which team is RTU going to use? Are they going to call the boys in Tamale or those from Kumasi and Cape Coast who have already gone home, according to their captain, Baba Kushebu? The integrity of this league is gone if this thing has happened. And that's why the last round of matches shouldn't be played. Because the significance of that game affects us. It affects Karela. It affects Heart of Lions. It affects all those teams in the relegation battle.
Sure.
It has implications. These 2 games Dreams have played against RTU, and then RTU will be playing against Olympics on Sunday, are not wholesome game. The people that are playing that game are not qualified to be there. So you don't allow that.
But Atta, let me ask you this. Has it been established that the team manager of the Black Stars, Ameenu Shardow, was at the venue of the game yesterday?
No, we did not even bother to ask. And it is even dangerous if he was not there and he tried putting up that defense. Then he should have consulted. Because the general manager of Dreams is literally the head of the day-to-day running of the club. And his position is authoritative. So you call the people that this is what I've seen on social media. What exactly is happening? Then they tell you, oh, GM, we've even protested because we feel that the RTU players are not the ones we know. And Karim Zito has spoken to them saying that, look, I saw these players and I knew that they were not the players who played. So we told the officials and we underwent the protocol. I've seen the match reported in pictures of officials and 2 captains and players.
Yeah.
That clearly shows that Dreams followed the protocol. Why did Shadow get them into that trouble? Why did he come out to say that? And by that statement, which is on public record, he's implicated the club and himself.
Absolutely.
And this is beyond football. Impersonation is crime. And the police service must quickly take this up. As if our football has not been marred in the death and controversy and suspicions of bad faith already, we put up this charade to further implicate ourselves. What do we gain?